Good evening. And today's episode will be a conversation about awareness that I am having because I've traveled home. Yay, I'm so excited to be on the East Coast and I'm so glad to be home. But there is really some adjustment um, happening. And I just wanted to talk about the four things that I'm noticing. If you've been away from home, if you're an expat and you're traveling around, if you're slow traveling, like I know some people are doing, and even if you've not, but you just um, haven't been home in a while, when you return home, there is this bit of an adjustment. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about that today. And I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good conversation. I hope there's some folks who will join me in for the conversation. Before I get started, let me introduce you to the channel. I'm Dr. Davia. Welcome to Not All the Things. This is a space for success driven, mature women of color. This is a space where I try to talk about work life balance, wellness, and wine. And it's been a while for me talking about wine, but today I do have a glass of red from Ithaca. It's called, I think it's called Ithaca Red, to be quite honest, from a vineyard there. It's lovely. It's a little sweet, but it's all good. And tonight's conversation will be more wellness, I guess, or just, yeah, I think I'll put it in the category of wellness for sure. If you are new to the channel, thank you for showing up. Please consider subscribing. It's free. And it tells the algorithm to share this content not only with you, but to other folks who are similar to you and yourself, so, who might enjoy it. So I'm glad you made it here, and it's good to see you all. All right. I really am just, I'm psyched to be home, I have to say. But I also realize that home feels a little bit different when you've been away and you are starting to notice things a little bit. There's a little bit of culture shock, and not to home, but really to the United States. It's nothing that's, I don't know, it's nothing that um, is wrong about it, but there's definitely something really subtle about the pace. I realize it, how people are moving, how people are hustling, how people are going, and I'm not moving in the same space that I was before. And so coming home and just having that awareness of what's going on around me and how folks are moving, um, and not the way in which, how do I say? Not in the way in which I'm used to seeing people move in Bangkok. It's really interesting because I'm definitely standing back and just like, wait, where's my morning greeting? Where's my sawadee-ka? Where's my hello? How are you? Where is all of that? So it's it's interesting to see it happening, and I think the more you are away from the regular everyday grind of the US, the more your sense of keenness around how people interact, um, and how you are interacting shows up. So when you come back, you're not the same person. And so it kind of creates this little disorientation of like, wait a minute, slow down, or why does it have to be like that? And so if for whatever reason that has happened to you, I feel like sometimes when you're away, like for college, and you've been gone the entire semester, and then you come home and you've been living on your own, eating, spending your time the way you want, and then you re-enter into your parents' home, and you're like, wait, what are the rules again? Okay, what am I doing here? It almost feels a little bit like that. And so if you've ever had that experience of leaving or being gone for a while and then coming back, you're like, whoa. And it's growth, right? It's having an awareness that things are a little bit unfamiliar, probably because you have been experiencing things very differently. And I think that's okay. So that's the first thing that I've noticed. The second thing is that you have to manage expectations. And really, this is really about having family and friends expecting you to like slide right into the normal routine. And although you want to, your body may not allow you to. I have been so tired and I am kind of shocked. I thought jet lag would have passed by now. I thought I would be like ready to go. And yeah, that first couple of days, I think I was on adrenaline. And so I was able to just jump in, go to a museum, go visit my old job, and see folks. And then I've just been like tired. I've just been ready to rest. And so everyone's like, well, when am I going to see you? And when am I going to see you? And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that I will get to see everyone, but do I have the capacity to do all of the things? No, I don't. And so it's okay. And I'm allowing myself to ease out of that internal pressure, feeling like I have to do all the things because I cannot. Um, and just realizing that I need to rest and I need to um, take it easy. Take it easy. Because my body is saying, girl, you need to sit back on that couch. You need to take a little nap. You need to slow it down. So I have been allowing myself to rest and recharge. And it's all good. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mom. Yes, I am glad. And I look forward to giving you a big old hug tomorrow. Yes, my dear, not all the things. Yes, it's hard because I have expectations for myself that I'm going to be able to go here and see this and see that and do this and do that. And really, I'm just happy to be home, laying around and resting. And I'm also still working. And so my work hours are late at night. And it's not easy because my sleep patterns are still off. But for anyone who, again, if you've gone away, or if you've been away and you get back, maybe other people are good with this, but you have to manage your own expectations, yours and your friends and your family, because you're not going to be able to do all the things, even if you want to. The third thing that is coming up for me is that the lifestyle and the financial contrast between Bangkok and New York is criminal. Like, it is so hard after getting fresh fruits, fresh drinks, fresh food, and really, folks are celebrating. They are absolutely celebrating the holidays. They are big Christmas fans, and I'm hoping to put together a Christmas vlog so that you can see all of the different elements of Christmas. They have large trees, they have music playing, there's some fake snow at some of the malls. It's really interesting. But the spending and the idea of buying presents for everyone and all of that, that's not there. That's not present. And so it's really more about being with family and being with friends. Um, it's not a consumption place. And so, it's just an awareness that I'm noticing, just the prices of things. I think we went out to brunch, my Sams and I, the other day, and we probably spent, I don't know, $50. I haven't spent $50 on a meal um, in Bangkok except for my birthday, which was, I went to a special um, rooftop bar, but things don't cost the same amount, even though. And so the relationship that you have with money and what you're going to spend money on, is different. It's real simple life, and you don't need a lot of stuff. And so the idea of having to go out, and people do go out. Let's be clear. People are out, but it doesn't cost you the same. If you, you know, if you really think about how you're spending your money, you really are not spending at the same rate. And there's no pressure to buy a bunch of stuff either. At least I have not noticed that. So the idea of just kind of looking at how much things cost and looking at the difference between the expectations of just being with each other for the holidays versus gotta get gifts and this person's expecting this, and yeah, it's not there. You know, you don't have to even engage in that. And I feel like that's something I'm noticing. I'm gonna hustle to get a few things for folks, but I'm not pressed. And you don't have to be pressed, especially when you know that it's just stuff and you can't do anything with this stuff overall, right? So that is the third thing that I've definitely noticed, is that I'm always doing this comparison, like, oh my gosh, I would never spend that kind of money. Like, you don't have to spend $20 for a good meal. You can have a really solid good meal for $5 and it'd be healthy. It'll be balanced too. You could have rice, chicken, soup, and a small salad, and it would be less than $5 for sure. Your expectations and others' expectations are weird, especially since you're up there in age and not in the younger age. Yeah, I totally understand that. You may have expectations for yourself, and other people have expectations where, you know, there is this, I don't know, this pressure on some level to be, do, say. Yeah, it's a strange thing. And we put it on ourselves also. That's what I noticed for sure. And I would say this last observation of something that I'm noticing about this transition home is that you have to stay grounded while you're home. You have to really think about, what's my routine? How do I keep things regular and familiar? How do I find the quiet time if that's what I'm used to doing? I normally wake up, I say my prayers, I look outside, I see what the morning is looking like. And at home here, I've been trying to do the same thing, say my prayers, take a moment if I'm not doing my stretching or exercising, but just keeping a routine that feels familiar. It helps to ground you, and it helps to kind of give you the permission to be at peace with whatever you need to be for that moment. So yes, I am really trying to give myself the permission to be by myself and also be with my family, because I am not going to see them, and I am going to see them on the phone, but I'm not going to be able to be in their space. So if we're just sitting here on the couch watching TV, that's fine. And accept that we don't have to be doing a whole bunch of things, but just being with each other. I also am like not doing a lot of journaling, but I am writing down a few things that are coming up for me, either in my notes on my phone. I know most people use their phone. Some people are just straight journalers. And I'm just trying to capture the things that are just coming up for me, and using that as a way to also ground me. Meeting up with people. I had a wonderful lunch earlier today, and just kind of sitting with them and just talking about just how things have been. Nothing major, but just reconnecting, and that also has been grounding. And so any way that you can ground yourself to connect to where you are and where you've been, I think really can be helpful. So let me see. Oh, yay! Thank you. I am glad to be home. I think I'm realizing that home actually comes with you. You don't actually physically have to be in a space, but that you bring home with you. I'm noticing that more and more. Don't forget. Oh, yes, I do. I talk to my family twice a day, every day. So it's pretty wonderful in that way. I can't I can't complain at all. The other thing I will say about grounding for me is not about being disconnected, but it's about staying connected to myself and my family at the same time, right? So the things that I know make me who I am, the things that keep me grounded, saying my prayers, having my church service, listening to my music, uh, stretching, doing my exercise. All of those things are mine, right? Those are the things that I do for me, and they're important. And how I also stay connected to my family and what really helps me to feel at home. So it's all good. And then finally, I just wanted to just wish all of you a wonderful holiday and to say cheers. This is not a long one. Cheers to you all. Um, Reminding everyone and myself that coming home isn't like you're carrying any heavy weight. It is bringing the best of you to what you have and what you know. And it really is a space for sharing. And so I am so thankful that I have an opportunity to come home. There are lots of people who are away who are not able to just, you know, come on home and have this time with family. Some people have to be away for quite a long time before they can transition back. So for me, these four things are just something that I'm noticing. I'm definitely noticing this little culture shock, I guess I'll call it. Um, Home feels a little bit different, and it's not home, but it's just reconnecting and seeing the pace of the U.S., managing expectations, everyone's, yours, your own expectation, and your friends' expectations and family, and then having this like comparison, which really is stressful when you compare the prices of things, the prices of things away versus here at home, and then just staying grounded when you are home. And so I am I'm just noticing these things. There's no value. It's just an observation. And it's been good. Oh, hey Tracy. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Yes, in both places in the US and in Thailand. I cannot wait. You let me know when you are coming. Oh, hey Pam. Welcome home. Happy holidays. Oh, it's so good to see you here. I hope all is well with you and your family. Um, yes. And of course, my husband being really ridiculous. When I'm done, please turn on the Christmas lights. Yeah, right? Just come on home and get right back into the flow of things for sure. Anyway, I am wishing you all a wonderful holiday season. And a few weeks ago, on one of my lives, I talked about a morning routine in which I get up, I look out the window, and I just kind of center myself, say a prayer. And I dropped a video here. I don't know if it's going to play, but I am going to um, see if it'll play for you. Oh, wait, Marley is saying something. Hi, Auntie Pam. Oh, she's giving you a shout out, Pam. Good to see you here. Let me see if this will play. But this is one of my morning routines that I thought um, if it plays, you'll get a sense of how I try to ground myself and how it's been helpful. So let's see if it'll work. Who knows? Good morning. It's a beautiful early morning in Bangkok. And the sun is slightly coming up. And this is just my view out of my bedroom. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Hashtag boycott winter. All right, well, it worked. You never know. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Um, that is just early morning routine. Get up again, say my prayers, look outside, and just see what the sun is doing. And it just helps to remind me that I am blessed and I am grateful, and it's all good. P, you're getting a lot of love, P. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yes, it is gorgeous. It is a really wonderful thing to see the sun rise in the morning and just enjoy myself. And so, for all of you all, thank you for showing up. And it is just good to see everyone. Have a wonderful holiday. Again, I'm going to say cheers to you all. Get yourself a good red, a good Pinot. It'll be all good. And just have a good one. And remember not to do all of the things. I'm trying to say that to myself over and over, not to do all the things. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.